Good afternoon, parents, and thank you for tuning in to our annual Title I meeting. This is an important meeting that we host each year to explain to parents what it means to be a Title I school, how we are spending our Title I funds to benefit the entire school community, and also to share the rights of parents of students in a Title I school. So, as I mentioned, the purpose of this meeting is that each year the Every Student Succeeds Act requires that a Title I school holds an annual meeting to explain and discuss the school's Title I programs, parents' rights, and other school requirements. We encourage our families to ask questions and make suggestions to help improve our Title I program. There will be a survey shared with this video where you can post your ideas and questions, and we will be sure to make sure those questions get answered. So, what is Title I? Title I is part of a federal law that grants money to schools, and those monies, those funds, are used to help meet students' educational needs and goals, to provide our staff with professional development, and to support our school and family partnerships. So, how do schools become eligible for Title I? Each year, there is an eligibility requirement set. For this past year, in elementary schools, we had to have at least 70% of our students on free and reduced lunch to qualify for a Title I school. So, what does that mean for our school? It means that we have earned additional funds that we are able to use to support our students, teachers, and families. These funds are above what the district allocates to each school. The funds must be concentrated on instruction for students, professional development for teachers, and activities to strengthen our relationships with families. So, what does this mean for our school? Parents have the right to be informed and involved. Each year, we have a Title I meeting, just like we're doing right now. In the spring, we have a decision-making meeting called the Annual Stakeholder Input Meeting. And this is where we share a comprehensive needs assessment with our families, and we gather input to help us develop our school-wide plan. Parents have the right to be involved in their child's education through parent conferences, through curriculum night. We also want parents to be involved in our school advisory council and PTO. Each year, we develop a parent and family engagement plan. You can view our parent-family engagement plan on our school website, which will be shared later in this presentation. But this plan shares events and activities and ways that we are going to communicate with our families to help everyone stay connected and involved in the school. We also develop a school and parent compact. This compact outlines the responsibilities of the school, the parents and families, and our students. Parents also have some right to know notifications, and we'll discuss this a little later in the presentation, but it has to do with letting parents know the qualifications of teachers for their children. We also do surveys throughout the year to gather information from you to help us provide a better program for our students. So again, just a reminder, Title I programming must benefit students, teachers, and families. So our Title I school-wide plan involves some of the following components. As I mentioned before, in the spring, in the past spring of 2021, we did a comprehensive needs assessment with our staff, our community stakeholders, and our families. And we realized that we definitely need to increase the percent of students reading proficiently and demonstrating math proficiency. How are we going to do this? We are going to provide our students with targeted interventions. We are also going to develop our teachers through embedded ongoing professional development that is facilitated through our professional learning communities. These are meetings held weekly with each of our grade level teams. We also want to make sure we're using differentiated resources and instruction to meet our students where they are. What activities are we going to use to support our student needs? We are going to use a focused, standards-based curriculum. We're going to offer targeted and differentiated reading intervention groups. We are going to provide our teachers with professional development through those professional learning community meetings. And we are going to purchase classroom supplies that support hands-on learning. And we also want to make sure our students have access to culturally responsive classroom libraries. For parent, family, and engagement, we want to make sure our trainings and our activities are hands-on for our students. We are going to offer All Pro Dad meetings, which will be coming up monthly virtually, that helps strengthen relationships between the school and our students and a family member. We also communicate with one another through our agenda books and communication folders. Some other activities that we use to enhance and support academic achievement is our AVID implementation. We are an AVID showcase school. We will provide tutorial opportunities for our students. We also accelerate our students with math in our accelerated math program, also known as AMP. And students that need a little bit more support will be serviced through the RTI or MTSS System of Supports framework. Here are our goals for the upcoming year, FY22. You'll notice how we scored in FY19, the last time our students had a typical school year pre-COVID. And you'll see how we scored last year with our hybrid learning model, some students in distance learning and some students on campus. Our school did encounter some drops, but we did match the district trends overall. So our target for this year in each subject area will help us get closer to our goal of earning a B for our school. So our goal for our English language arts achievement is 47. For math is 50% proficiency. For science, 41% proficiency. And we also strive to have our students earn learning gains in each of our subject areas, English language arts and math. And also learning gains for our lowest 25% of students. So for our Title I focus, how are we going to use our Title I funds for this year? One of the areas we must focus on is classroom instruction. We used funds to purchase a reading resource teacher. This reading resource teacher will be providing those targeted small group interventions for students who need more assistance in reading. We also have purchased classroom supplies that are standards-based. That includes the Florida Ready curriculum for our grades 3-5 students, Top Score Writing, and JJ Bootcamp for grades 5 in science. We also have purchased culturally relevant classroom libraries for all of our classrooms. For parent-family engagement, some of our funds will be used to purchase materials to make our training hands-on. We also will be sending those materials home so families can continue to implement the strategies learned at those training and events that we are offering families. All families also have received an agenda book and a communication folder, and we also have the All Pro Dad curriculum that will be available for those families participating in that event. For professional development, we have purchased a single school culture coordinator. This person, Ms. Bush, provides job embedded coaching for all of our teachers, facilitates those professional learning community meetings, and monitors and analyzes and plans next steps based upon our school-wide assessment data. So for parent-family engagement, the research is very clear. When we are working together, the parent and the family and the school, our students earn better grades, they do better on tests, they attend school more regularly, they adapt to change, have better social skills, are more likely to be promoted to the next grade, graduate, and continue their education after high school. So Parent and Family Engagement Plan, shortened to PFEP, describes how we involve families in our students' education. This is developed with the help of our stakeholders in that CNA Comprehensive Needs Assessment that occurs in the spring, and it's shared with our School Advisory Council, or SAC, to review and revise as needed. PFEP summaries are available to all families on our website, which will be shared at the end of this presentation. So, our goal is to empower all families to support their child's cognitive and social emotional development by strengthening district, school, family, and community partnerships through communication, resource support, and training. So, we will communicate with families using an agenda and communication folder. Our teachers are to meet with each family at least once per trimester for a parent teacher conference. We will host those interactive trainings to share activities and resources that can be used at home to support and reinforce learning. And our All Pro Dad meetings will be offered monthly to help parents and students interact with one another and to strengthen relationships. So, in alignment with our parent and family engagement plan, we'd like to invite you to attend our upcoming virtual trainings. On October 12th, we have our first event, the Family Literacy Night, where parents will be able to go on and participate in interactive activities with their child around literacy. We'll have our Math Family Game Night on December 1st, our STEM night on January 26th. And those are both very fun evenings where parents get to interact with one another, playing math games or doing little demonstrations that involve science, technology, engineering, and math. Our parent school family compact. Each Title I school must have this compact. And again, it is written with the input of parents and family members through a school advisory council meeting that occurred in the spring. And each year we will revise that with our committees for the following year. This parent compact should be reviewed at your first parent conference with your teacher. And it also was sent home to all families earlier in the year. Again, it outlines the responsibilities of the students, the parents, and the school as we strive to raise student achievement. Parents' right to know. Families have the right to ask about the professional qualifications of their child's teacher. If there is any non-teacher personnel, like a substitute, providing instruction to your child, the school will inform you if it has been 4 weeks or more of instruction without a certified teacher in the classroom. You also have the right to know how your child has performed on statewide tests like the FSA. School reports do come home, and there is information available in your child's portal. For migrant education, students who may be in need of support, our migrant students, we will help them if there's any breaks in schooling, if there's any cultural language barriers, if they're experiencing social isolation, health-related problems, or needs for assistance in transitioning from college to work after high school. And the goal is to help them succeed in the regular school program, achieve grade level academic standards, meet the challenging state academic content, and graduate from high school. For students who are experiencing homelessness, the McKinneyVento Homeless Education Program helps families who may be living in a shelter, a motel, a vehicle, or campground, on the street, in abandoned buildings or substandard housing, or if they are doubled up temporarily with relatives or friends due to a hardship. Every school has a McKinneyVento Contact person, which on our campus, this is Miss Catherine Winnie, and she works with families to help provide any needs that a family may have, whether it's school supplies, uniforms, connecting families with community resources, setting up transportation to and from school, finding community support. Sometimes with transitions, we have to decide which school would be best for a child to attend, and communicating with the school. If you have any questions about McKinneyVento, or would like to complete a student housing questionnaire, please call the following number, 350-0778, or send an email to mvphomeless@palmbeachschools.org. Or you can call the school and ask for Miss Catherine Winnie. Questionnaires have recently gone home. If you need another copy, please contact us and we'll be sure to get one for you. In conclusion, please complete the survey, which is linked to our school website. We will be sure to answer any questions and see whatever suggestions you may have to improve our programming. Please, I encourage you to visit our school website, STES, www.palmbeachschools.org. Click on students and parents and then Title I information. You will be able to see our school-wide plan, our parent family engagement plan, this presentation, and any other information that's posted throughout the year in regards to Title I. I thank you for your attendance and your participation and feedback. We look forward to a successful school year. Thank you.